Hey, friend. Hope you are doing well this morning. Whew, we are in day 3 of handling Thanksgiving break. Hopefully things are amazing where you are. If we've not yet met, hi, my name is Lydia, and I am all about empowering women who in many cases don't feel like they have a voice or have the ability to speak up for themselves and for what they love, to say, you know what, you can. And let's do it so that people are able to experience the wonder and joy and purpose and perspective that you bring. So we are talking about the second part of a guide for introverts on how to enjoy the holidays. So originally I was saying to survive, and I went, you know what? No, we're gonna go beyond surviving. Surviving just simply means that we're existing in the moment, and then we just get through it and go, let's not do that again. And that is not the case. We can actually enjoy our time with family, and we can choose to enjoy the time that we spend with friends and in this amazing season of reflection. So if you missed part 1, be sure to go back, check that out. It's short and sweet. And today with the second part, I'm going to continue that process from what we said yesterday. Okay. So there were the first 2 steps that I gave as just simple, easy action steps to walk through. Yes, it will involve some contemplation because it's very significant once it hits of what it is that matters to you and how you then choose to respond. So today is saying, okay, now that we understand what matters to us, now we have a space and a way to have that accumulation of energy that we need, because as introverts, we gain energy from having that alone time, from having that time to just be alone with our thoughts, to be alone with our creator with our thoughts. And so now it's going, okay, let's put it into action. This is the part that needs a little bit of cooperation at times from the other individuals around us, especially if they are energized by being around people and you are in fact depleted by being around people. Let's just call it, okay? So for my sweet extrovert, ambivert friends, know that this is a way to make the holidays enjoyable for everyone. It's a wonderful, amazing, beautiful time when everyone is able to receive what it is that they need. So here's what happens. Communication is key with regards to putting things into action. That's step 3. Okay, so put into action what it is that you've already set up in 1 and 2. So as someone who is an extrovert, this is saying, hey, I notice it might be helpful for you to have some downtime, or is there anything I can do? Are there ways that I can make space for you? Okay, using the term make space for you is really helpful because it's able to go, okay, cool, you notice that I need space. It's not that I don't like to be around people. Okay, well, sometimes I don't, right? But it's that if I at least have the time to recharge, then I can be less irate and less on edge and less when I'm around people. Okay, so that using that term of make space is really helpful. Next, as the introvert, is being willing to ask. Many times, because we tend to be so in our thoughts and in our heads, we can mistake the fact that we thought we asked for it, or that people should be able to figure out by our body language or how uncomfortable we seem in a moment that there's something that we need, when in fact we just need to ask. So that's a huge part of this process, is being willing to communicate what your needs are. And goodness knows, I mean, if it means that you text what it is that you need, go for it. If it means that you're writing a note, do that. I know in our home, goodness gracious. So both my husband and I are we're very pretty chill. I'm the more outgoing of the 2 of us, right? And I also know that it's not always the best idea to say, hey, I think something's up. Tell me what's going on. Because he's going to go, no, everything's fine, right? But I've learned over the years that if we're able to communicate via text message, so it's giving space and time for him to process through his thoughts and for me to process through my thoughts when I choose to slow down enough to do that, that it's a good exchange. So find a way to communicate with those around you so that they understand what it is that you need. And then the last part of that is just to maintain it, to recognize that when you're choosing to basically establish boundaries, that's what's happening with the first 3 steps, is you're establishing a boundary of what it is that you need and what will help you to be your best, that you're going to ensure that that stays. That it's not okay, cool, I'm going to make sure I have this time for myself. These are the things that are important and that matter to me. These are the ways that I can show up with my family. And then you interact with your family or the friends or individuals who are not on the same page with you. They've not yet received the memo as what's going on. And they're just, hey, let's go. You're going, okay. That's not what you need to do, okay? Be willing to say, I'm so excited you're excited. I'm actually going to need a moment to get myself together. I just need some space right now. So I'm just going to go off here for a moment and just do what I need to do. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to come back. So you can keep it as a choices question at that point. But what you're really doing in that moment is you're letting them know what it is that you need. Okay. So being in a place where we can easily feel, I don't like to use this term, but it's true, where we can feel easily railroaded by the people around us, because you go, well, if I don't want to make a whole lot of noise and I don't want to upset anyone because I know that they really want to do these things. And even though it's not comfortable for me, I'll do it. Recognize that this is your ability to enjoy this time with family too. Okay. You really, truly do deserve, and I give you permission to receive that time. I give you permission to enjoy this season, okay? So instead of us retreating off into our rooms, off by ourselves, and just hoping that no one talks to us ever, we're going to choose to engage. We're going to choose to do so in a way that blesses and encourages everyone. And again, to those who don't function this way, who find it really confusing that there's that one person who always need to be by themselves and to just read and to hide out in a room for 45 minutes. This is part of how we recharge, okay? So I thank you for being patient with us and for making space for us so that we can enjoy and bless and just be with one another in a positive way, okay? So, have a great rest of your day. We're going to take off tomorrow and just enjoy the wonder that is a day of giving thanks and a season to give thanks, to reflect and think about all the beauty that lies ahead. So, I will talk to you later. Bye.